Welcome to Awesome Forex, and here is Mr. Awesome as usual, and I'm going to share a next week analysis on the gold. Okay, I'm at least feeling good to share this on a weekend, and today is Saturday, so I'm sharing it in order for traders to have enough time to cross-check and do their own analysis. So it is continuation of my last week analysis. If you have not watched my last week video, so you can watch it, because it is just a very slight addition on what I already said last week. So you can find that in my analysis here. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of labels and everything, but this is because I always add things on my previous analysis, and it is now since maybe I think it was since June last year. I already started analyzing it in a big picture, which is still respected until now. So just adding labels in lower time frames where we can find that there are those who call the immediate changes. So now last week I was around this area. I was talking about a possible upward move in the form of A, B, C, and finally continuation to the downside. So now maybe I'm in a day, let me go to 4 hours time frame, at least we can have a clear view. So in 4 hours time frame, you can find that this week now we have certain movements, completion of this fifth wave up, and then we had this correction to the downside, which was in wave B, and also the market kept on moving to the upside. So what are we going to understand clearly in lower time frames is maybe what is happening at the current market price. And our target was price must rise up to this level. It must rise to around 1831.23 or 1831 actually. So we were expecting this because market broken this support. This was support now, so it broken it, and now it has turned into resistance, so it must go to retest that region. And at the same time we had this trend line. This trend line was also broken, so market must go to retest the broken trend line. So we had two things at that area. Those were the factors of confluence for market to rise in this week. So market did the same, but it has not yet reached that target. It has not reached that specific area where we were expecting that market must hit before it resume moving to the downside. So now, what is going on here? My hypothesis now, my hypothesis at this area, always what I see is we had this expanding thing now. This was an expanding flat in form of an ABC now to the downside in the completion of wave B. So if wave B was already completed, now what is happening now is just an impasse or diagonal to the upside, where it takes a form of 1, 2, 3, 4, and anyway if it will be diagonal, and finally 5 to the upside. So we expect a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside before market resumes to the downside. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside before the market resumes to the upside. So to the downside. Now always these movements here, actually they are not so clear, they are not so so smooth because of NFP. Actually we had some news yesterday, we had the NFP yesterday, so they switched off certain trends of the market now. Certain trends of the market, they were tweaked now. That's why we can find that the market, it forms something that is not so clear. So we expect probably this is already 1, 2, we are looking for 3 to the upside, and then we will look for 4th wave to the downside, the 5th to the upside. So completion of the 5th, it will be in completion of this wave C now, at any place maybe, it can be at this area. So it will be in completion of this wave C, and after completion of this wave C, we expect market to fall very powerfully, very strongly. That is my preferred interpretation. That is my preferred interpretation, even though I have got the second interpretation, but it is very complex, and I will take my second interpretation into consideration if I will find that the price is moving beyond this wave Y. When the price goes beyond the level of wave Y, it is where I will take into consideration my second interpretation. But until now, my first interpretation is still in play. So that's how things goes, and that's what I expect for the coming week. But remember, a powerful sell is expected to be when the price is moving at 1784. When the market goes below 1784, it's where we will strongly be selling. So this is my weekend analysis, and that's what I wanted to share. Thank you for your time, and have good time. And what's important, you have to like this video, share this video, put your comment if you have any opinions, but remember to do your own analysis. Thank you for your time.